Hey, what's up, y'all? Just gonna take a quick phone video, try to document this a little bit for other folks. I bought my Pioneer 500 used. It's in good shape, but it's had some weird custom junk. Anyway, it looked like the guy had tried to I'll get this out, to round out the inside of the cup holders, and in doing so, he kind of hosed them up, and my clips are. This one's not bad, but on the driver's side, it's horrible. That's why I ended up putting that one over there. But as you can see, that's custom. So driver's side's even worse. This had JB Weld all over it. Was the only thing holding it in, because the tabs are ground right off. And you know, and this is kind of understandable because these are trash. I mean, Honda, in typical Honda fashion, designed these so that you can have a soda pop in your side-by-side, which is great. Safety first. So what most guys do, you know, they pick up they sell these at Walmart for a couple bucks, and you can get them on Amazon, different styles, but none of them are really deep enough. I mean, see, the goal is just trim that out with a Dremel, you know, and yeah, you got a cup holder big enough to hold your koozie. And this guy is, well, I don't know, 3.5, 4 inches or so, something like that. You know, and that works well. But I mean, I don't like that. I really don't. And it gets even worse. You know, can's okay. And then you got a koozie on it. It sits up like that. Yeah, it's afternoon. I'll keep that on anyway. That's not too bad, and that'll work. But that's just not. That's not good enough for me. So anyway, I was at Walmart, and all they had were those two. One in white and great. I figured I could order them. Yeah, let me show you that. So I found these for $2.98, and yeah, that's like a workout jug. I think it's Mainstays that made these. But and they got the ping pong ball and all that junk. But for mixing up your and I'll put the part number out there if this works. But long story short, I found that the bottom's removable on this. I guess that's where you can hold your ping pong ball, and that's not bad. So size-wise, what I'm thinking are the exact same. Look, it says 4 inches on this. I'm not sure that that's actually 4 inches. That's not 4 inches. That's more like, I got 3.5, which is exactly what I want. Because my biggest thing I like to put in them is a styrofoam koozie, and that's like 3 1/4. Look at that, and you can force it down in there all you want. You know, you might lose it, and I'd rather have to fight with it than spill my beer. But also what I'm thinking, you know, you get a full bottle, bam. So I like to, you know, I'll sip on a bottle when I'm out in the yard with the machine. And I was thinking, you know, fits in there good. And one more test, hang on. And this was the real goal. Hopefully this works. Oh yeah, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm really after, you know. If I got my coffee in it, I can do that. Beer stays up in it solidly. I mean, and typically I don't know that I'll use it. That's my backup koozie. I mean, I got a Yeti Coolster that I take out on the trail with me typically. Oh, that does fit pretty tight if you're going to use a styrofoam koozie. But yeah, I think this is going to work fairly well. And the goal here, ream that out to 3.5. I'm going to cut the lid off, and hopefully I'll cut the lid right here, and hopefully we can set that up from the bottom and use the lid to keep it on. We're going to try that. Stay tuned. Alright, so that's kind of the finished product. End up being our lock wheel. So I'm going to get these cleaned up and then cut a few holes in the Pioneer, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, just a quick cleanup with the utility knife. I'm going to hit it again with the grinding wheel on the Dremel, but I tell you what though, next thing I'm going to buy is a freaking 3D printer. I'll make some cool stuff up. Yeah, I think that'll work. So that's the end goal. That's what you'll see in the machine. Well, I guess more like that. You know. Here's the best way I've found. Put a nice smooth hole. Quickly. Just spin this guy around in my torch. I've already done one side like this. It was great. Nice and slow. Nice even heat. Breathe outside so you're not breathing in this noxious hot plastic. And then whammy, hole. Once that's done, make sure your bit's long enough to get you started. Straight down all the way through. Get done, that thread right up in there. Boom. Let's clean that up a little bit. And there is one side finished product. Collar on. A little bit of a hack job, but I don't care. The other side in, get it cleaned up. Take another shot. But anyway, give you guys the idea. You can put a little Gorilla Glue or RTV or something like that in the collar to make sure it stays put. I'm probably going to drill a wheat pole in the bottom, but ta-da! That's what I'm going for. Any size bottle should be fine. This was a big one. I mean, who doesn't have a Rambler or a Coolster or something nowadays? Ta-da! Come on, Honda, get with the program. It's even nice, you know. Working on it, who doesn't throw their tools in the cup holder? You know, extra bit of storage. And you could take it out and paint it white, or paint it black, I mean, but I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe just like that. The other side in. The installation is as easy. Just popping it through. threads into place. That way. If I can find my other collar that I made. I gotta clean that one up yet. There you go. Extended cup holders.